Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Annette again here with the last video on the series how to create jewelry on a budget. And today we are going to finish out earrings. Since we had these leftovers from our necklaces that we created last time, I thought it would be a great idea just to pick from them so we could do the matching earrings for the necklace. So if you had created your necklace already and you're ready to create the earrings, just let's get started, and I'm going to show you what you are going to need. Of course, you are going to need, if you have any leftovers from your necklace, from your beads from last time, then please use those. If you want to create new ones, that's just great as well. So you are going to need beads, an assortment of them. You are going to use two different pliers. In this case, we're going to use a round nose pliers, which is this one right here, and a flat nose plier, which is this one. And the round one is because we're going to, at the end of putting our head pins and eye pins together, we're going to bend them into a loop. So you're going to need this for it, okay? Then the next thing you are going to need are, obviously we said the beads, you're going to need head pins, which are the ones that have the flat end right here. Okay, just the flat end right there. Let me see if you can see that. And I'm going to show you a variation with eye pins. Okay, so if you don't have head pins, you can use eye pins. Okay, you don't have to just go out and buy them. If you don't have neither of those two things, the packet that Walmart sells is for $2 or $1.99. So they're very inexpensive, and you can use them to do variations of earrings. And then you're going to use your ear wire here, okay? And these come in different sizes and different shapes. I really like these just because you separate the end and loop it in, and that's it. And then you have a beautiful earring. So let me remove this to the side, and I am going to show you the first thing you're going to be doing. So I'm going to put these here, right here. Okay, so I decided I was not going to create a first pair to show you how I did both things, because since we're using the head pins and the eye pins, I want to show you both ways of doing it. Same technique, just one is different than the other, okay? Just the actual pin is different. So for this purple one, I'm going to grab a head pin, and because the hole on these beads, because the holes on these beads are so big, if I put this through here, it's going to go in, and it's just going to go through it. So I don't want that to happen. Luckily, this packet right here came with the little beads that we couldn't use previously because there were too little, and you know, the knots, it was just going to be all over the knots, or the pieces were too big, the holes in them. And that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to put one in there, and you see how that it holds in place? That's exactly what you want, okay? You're going to do that. And then I am going to put the bigger one after that, okay? And this is just a random pick that you're going to do. I think I'm going to do the square, and I'm going to do the heart facing right side up. So this is what your earring is going to look like. And you can choose to change the heart to the middle, or first and then the big bead on the middle. However you want to do it. This is your style. However you like your style. I think this is going to turn out pretty from smaller to bigger. That's what I would do. Okay? So let's create the second one. And let's do, if you want a different variation of that, you can do that. And let's create a variation of that just so you can see how it would look. I would say I'm going to put the heart at the bottom. I'm going to put the bigger piece in the middle, and then my square at the top. And this is what our variation would look like. So both, there's no wrong or right here. It's just how gorgeous they look. However you like the style, that's how it's going to be. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right because I want both of them to look the same, but I was just showing you how it would look. Okay. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is, I know this is facing the camera, but I'm sitting opposite to where the camera is facing. You're going to grab like the bottom of it with one of your fingers and hold your pieces in place with your other hand, okay? So I'm holding to every piece here, so if I flip this, this is not gonna fall off, okay? Then the next thing you are gonna do, so you're gonna take your flat nose pliers and you're gonna bend this wire on an angle, okay? And this is what we're gonna do right now. And this is how it's gonna look. You created like an angle right here. Let's see if you can see that. See the angle? Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. I'm sorry, this is going to take just 1 second. Okay, there you go. You see the angle right there? And I did it like to the back of the heart. That's what you're going to do, okay? And once you have that angle, the next thing you are going to do is you're going to grab your pliers, okay? You're going to put your pliers closer to the edge, okay, just like right there, and you are going to bend this to create a loop, okay, and this is my loop, and I'm going to show it to you in a second. There's my loop right there. Do you see it? So I went in and I twisted it to where it created a loop, okay? Okay, so let's do the other one again. That way you can see in a repetitive motion how that's gonna look. Okay, so again, I'm holding my piece, the bottom to the top, okay? Just hold it right there. Grab your tool, bend it on an angle. Okay, so we've created that angle. So now you're going to grab your round nose pliers. Again, you're going to put it in here, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to twist, go around, 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 and that's going to be my loop right there. Okay, there's my loop. Do you see it? And that's all you're going to need. That's all you're going to do. You're going to do that loop, and then we're going to put it in the ear wire here. Ooh, my little beads are running away. Don't go away. Okay. So then we're going to hook them in here. Okay, and we're going to do that in a minute. Now, for these bigger beads, this hole is too big. So when I put this in there, it just goes through like the other one. But unfortunately, this box did not bring the little tiny seed beads like this package had, okay? So and if that happens to you, you have bigger beads, use an eye needle. Because, not a flat one like this one. Because when you put it through, it holds in place. You see it? How it holds in place? That's not going anywhere, okay? So I'm going to do my design, bigger one at the bottom. And I think I'm going to do the little, this little piece here that has like silver. I like it. And then I'm going with the shiny part. There you go, right there. Now in this one, we're going to do exactly the same, except this might take maybe a double loop just because this piece here is really long. And if you don't want to do a double loop, then you're going to have to cut that. But we're trying to show you something simple that you don't have to go and do that, okay? How do you do that? Is again, grab your flat nose pliers, flatten at an angle that wire, just like that, okay? Just bending it with your pliers. And then you grab this and you put it at the end like we did before, and you twist, and you're going to twist again, and you're going to keep twisting that until it gets to the end, and it looks like a perfectly round loop, but you're double looping it at the top, okay? And that's how it's going to look. Let me zoom in here so you can see a little bit closer what I'm doing. Let me put my hand right here because it's going to be a little bit difficult for the camera to focus. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you see that loop right there? There's the loop. See the double loop on the top? See how it looks double? That's how it's going to look. Okay? And it's because this eye pin is longer, okay? And we want to make it as easy as possible without cutting. And that's what you would do, okay? So let's put this one aside and let's create another one so you can see how it's done. And this one, I'm going to leave it up close and personal right here. So we have the eye pin. We have our bigger piece right here. We're going to put it through. This one stays in place, so it's not going anywhere, okay? I'm going to put my little cylinder with the glitter designs on it. Then I'm going to put my next bead. I'm going to hold it in place. I am going to grab my flat nose pliers and I'm going to twist that to the side, making an angle. There's my angle again. This is a repetitive motion. You're going to do the same thing with every bead you have, okay? Then I'm going to grab my round nose pliers right there, okay, almost at the tip, and I'm going to start twisting, making like a round motion on it. And this is what it's going to look like. If it separates a little bit, then you clamp it together and go back in and you accommodate the pin, okay? There we go. There you have your double. There's your round loop. Okay? Okay? And now, here comes the fun part, to put it on the ear wire. And this is how we do this part. Grab the ear wire. The ear wire has, this is a loop right here and it ends right there. Okay, so you are going to grab this and you're going to pull it to your side, okay? But don't pull it too tight because these things sometimes are very gentle and they break. So you're opening them from the side, just like that. Let me show you if you could see that. See that opening right there that I created? Let's see if I can do it the other way. There you go. You see how it's open right there? From front to back is what I'm saying. Don't pull it sideways, because if you open it sideways this way, it's just going to expand like this and you'll never get it back to the loop. You grab your I'm sorry, I went blank. This happens sometimes. Okay, so you grab your earring and you put it through the loop. See how that hangs? You grab your pliers, your flat nose pliers again, and you're going to put this back in the place where it belongs. Okay? Just right there. And there it is. If you feel that's too difficult, then you grab both of the pliers, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. Grab both pliers, and you're going to grab one side, you're going to grab the other, and you're going to separate it front and back. And that's what you get. Front and back, okay? You're going to open it and you're going to put your earring through it and you're going to close it. I think with one it's easier than with two, but it's your choice, okay? There we have one. Okay, let's do the other one. We're going to open it. You got to find where that loop ends, and then you're going to separate it. So the loop ends on this corner right here. So for me it's easier to flip the ear wire, separate it from there. You can see the opening. Grab your earring, put it through, and then close it. And there's your earring. Turns out beautiful. Let's do this last one more time. Find where the loop closes right there. Open it. Put your earring in. Close the loop. And you are done. Yes! This turned out to be beautiful. I am so excited. I love to teach you guys new things, simple things. Now, let's see how those look against their necklaces. Now you have a matching pair of earrings with your necklaces. If you are like me, that every time I create or design a new jewelry piece, I have to have the earrings. Don't you hate it when you go somewhere and you find this beautiful, beautiful necklace, but it doesn't have earrings and then you don't know what to match it to? I don't like that. I love doing my necklaces and having earrings with it. So thank you so much for tuning in to my series on jewelry on a budget. I think these pieces turn out beautifully. I'm wearing the ring that we created on the first series. I'm wearing the bracelets that we created on the second series, the necklaces on the third series, and then the earrings today. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and the series itself. If you want to see more series like this, please leave a comment down below, give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and just support my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my Instagram or Facebook, you can do so under Annette RH Designs. And if you want to comment or if you have any questions, just leave them down below. I really hope you enjoyed it, and God bless. Until next time.